Welcome to the Interact Tools station. Staying in the creative calm zone throughout the course of our workday isn't just about making space for adequate and mindful preparation. No matter how much we intend to live in the creative calm zone, throughout the course of any workday, situations and experiences will arise in which we cross into the fatigue zone or even feel indicators that we're passing our optimal embodied awareness. This is why we need Interact tools. These are tools that we can use in the moment while talking with grantees, driving from meeting to meeting, or even in the middle of challenging conversations with our own family members or friends after work. Our favorite mindfulness Interact tool is something that we call neutral faces or zooming out 5-1. Because the amygdala, which is the reptilian part of the brain, is constantly seeking out and scanning our environments for threats, we can often get in a habit of noticing only dissenting voices or faces, or even looking for what is wrong or bad in any given circumstance. By employing the neutral faces or zooming 5-1 tool, we can alleviate the brain of this habit and live more positively and presently with a new perspective. Imagine a scenario in which you're presenting in front of a large group of people. As you scan the room, you notice that there are several people who are making puzzled faces and even a couple more who are focused on their phones. As you notice this, what might you be sensing in your body? If you said a sense of frustration, heat, tingling, anger, or a pit in your stomach and racing thoughts about your own unworthiness, you would not be alone. You might be even thinking that you're a failure or that people are being disrespectful to you. In this moment, pause and practice this tool. For every one face that is negative, make a decision to look for 5 neutral or positive faces. Actively zoom your awareness outward, letting the hyper focus on the negative soften, and actively seek out the faces of people who are smiling at you, nodding their heads, or even just listening with intention and neutrality. How does your body feel now? Likely you feel more relaxed, present, and are even taking deeper breaths. You might even regain your sense of focus and of self-confidence. This is the power of the zoom out or 5-1 tool. The next tool that you can use during interactions in order to keep yourself centered in the creative calm zone is a somatic tool that we call the Hegu pressure point. The Hegu pressure point is a Chinese acupuncture point whose benefits have been scientifically studied and proven to release oxytocin in the bloodstream and reduce pain and slow the heart rate. Easily concealable, this is a great somatic tool to use in meetings or when you can't step out to regulate yourself. To practice, take out your left hand and spread your fingers and thumbs wide, like a turkey. Then, using the thumb and the index finger of the right hand, make a pincher. Find the fatty flesh between the thumb and the index finger of the left hand, and use your right hand to pinch this webbing. Press hard enough to feel tender, but not so hard that you're in pain. Hold this pressure point for up to 1 minute to slow the heart rate and to slow the breathing and to release these feel-good hormones into your bloodstream. Switch hands And then begin to notice how differently you feel. Our last tool for the Interact station is another written tool. This is an opportunity for you to journal and to self-reflect on an experience you might have had where you felt dysregulated or out of the creative calm zone in a meeting, conference, or gathering. If you'd like to journal along with us, here are some things to focus on to help you make connections between the experiences you were facing and the choices or reactions that you made. Recall into your memory and jot down a few notes about a time that you were in a meeting and you felt off. Make note of what the sensations were inside your body. How did you know you were feeling off? Did you notice a change in the rate of your breathing? Did you feel your foot twitching? Did you blurt out something that you later regretted? Make a note now of what might have allowed you to pause and interact with that meeting differently. What would have allowed you to slow your body, mind, and words, and to come back to the creative calm zone before you interacted? Was it taking a walk, eating a good meal, or even taking a short trip to the bathroom to remember your affirmations? Make note now of what is true for you so that you can access your specific Interact tool the next time you're in a place where you can feel yourself moving out of the creative calm zone and into the fatigue zone or burnout. Thank you for visiting the Interact section of the Somatic Experiencing Room. We hope that these tools give you the opportunity to think twice before interacting from a place of fatigue or burnout. As you are working so diligently to support the people in our nation's education system, these mindfulness and somatic tools are a way for you to interact with both your colleagues and your grant fundees a little differently.